Hello and welcome to the Gamepodular Twitch channel. I am your host Hilka. Joining me as always on these Portal 2 streams is Scott. How you doing today?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm better now. The reason we haven't done anything in a while is I don't want to say my fault necessarily, because it's not like I had a lot of control over it. But I was on vacation in Scotland for like a week, and then on the last day I got sick, and then I was really sick for like 2 weeks, and I couldn't really talk or do anything. So that's why it's been a hot minute since we've done anything on Gamepodular. And I don't really necessarily feel the need to apologize for it. Like, people have been very understanding, and that's been great. It's been very nice to hear. Sometimes you just get sick. I will say, I do blame the nation of Scotland just a little bit. Like, 50% of the people we were around while we were in Scotland were just like, they were coughing and clearing their throat, and they were like visibly sick. And that's probably why I got sick.
Were they at least masked up?
Nope.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah.
I am told by N-Focus co-host Rosalie, that who is actually Scottish and lives there, that the waiting times for the NHS are just so bad that people don't bother and just try to tough it out, basically, which is not good. Not the way I would recommend doing that. But also, I went to like 2 concerts in a row. I went to a music festival like 2 days in a row, and that probably also didn't help. It was great. I had a great time, and yeah. But yeah, I'm back now. You might still be able to hear it a little bit in my throat. I'm still a little grumbly. There might be some coughing, but I got restless, basically. I really wanted to do this again because it's a lot of fun, and I missed it. But yeah, like, especially the first week, I sounded like I was just like eating gravel for fun. Like, it was not good. Yeah. I could do a very good, like, this is maybe too inside baseball and wrestling related, but I could do a very good like Drew McIntyre impression because he has a very gravelly voice, and my Scottish accent is decent.
Could you do a solid Snake?
I think I could have done a pretty decent Solid Snake, yeah. I mean, I think I do a decent Solid Snake just generally, but like 2 weeks ago, it would have been a lot easier for sure. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around. But the clap on my ass cheeks keeps attracting the guards.
Got the case of the Grumblies. That's good. You're good.
See, it's not bad. I'm like pretty good at like some impressions. I hesitate to call myself like an impressionist, but also that's not what that word means. Impressionist. God. Anyway, before we get into the stream, I want to remind everyone that we have a Patreon. That's patreon.com/Gamepodular. If you like what you see and you want to support us, send us some dollar dues on there. You don't have to, of course, but it's just, take care of yourself first. It's tough out there, as we say every time. But if you got some extra... Yeah. Oh, God. I was, like, not okay. It was bad. It wasn't, like, dangerous, but I was just miserable for 2 weeks. And if you can avoid getting sick, I recommend it, because being sick sucks. Get your COVID shot, get your flu shot, get all the shots that you can.
Try and visit your doctor if you can.
Yeah, God. The worst part is, I was this sick like in like July of last year, or June of last year rather. That one was actually COVID. This one, I don't entirely know, because the tests are unreliable, unfortunately. At least the home tests are. But in the interest of fairness, like, I wasn't sure if what I had was COVID, but I acted like it was. You know, I stayed home. I got my groceries delivered. I did not go outside because I was being responsible. But I also am in a employment situation where that is possible. And I know a lot of employers do not have sympathy for that kind of thing anymore, which sucks. It's bad. But yeah, I was pretty sick last year as well with actual COVID right before I was going to move, which is an awesome time to be sick. And I called my doctor and I was like, yo, like, I have to lift furniture in 2 days. Can you give me, like, something, literally anything? And my doctor was like, yeah, I don't know what you expect us to do about it. You just take, like, paracetamol and just wait. But I can't wait because I have to move. So it was just me and my parents. We were all sick because I got it from them. And all the friends who I had asked to help me out, I asked them, like, yo, if you help, you're probably going to get COVID because that's what we have. And they were like, yo, full respect, no thanks. I'm good. We're not coming. And I don't blame them at all, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
no, you do what you got to do. Don't get sick if you don't have to. Like, I will not disrespect anyone who backs out for stuff like that. And so we took we extended our rental on the moving van for an extra day because we were expecting to be with 6 people, and now we were with 3. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the story of my life. What was the point? Oh, yeah. Yeah, go to the doctor if you can, but there are some things that they're just going to say, like, yeah, I don't know what you expect us to do about it. Because I know there's, like, medicine that you can take for actual factual COVID, like Paxlovid, I think it's called. And I was like, can I have some of that? Because that's supposed to be really good. And they were like, yeah, we're only allowed to give that out if you're, like, literally bedridden and dying. And I'm like, ah, great. That's cool. I love that for me. What was I saying? Right, yes. If you want to send us some money, go to patreon.com/Gamepodular. And also the Ko-fi. We have chat commands for both at Patreon and at Ko-fi. I used to have one command for it, but then I discovered that the formatting for it was bad. We're learning as we go here, people. All right. We've been on the main menu of this game for, like, holy crap, we've been live for 10 minutes and haven't actually played the game yet. Let's play the game. Let's play some Portal 2.
Let's do that.
I feel like we're getting pretty close to the end. And so I am sort of, like, thinking about what the next streaming thing is going to be. And honestly, I think we talked about this before, both on and off stream.
This place is self-destructing, you idiot.
Was self-destructing, already fixed. Programmed in one last tremor for all time's sake. 1 or 2 more tremors in there, just for fun.
Warning. Core overheating.
I let him keep his job. I'm not a monster. Ignore what he's saying, but just keep on testing.
And, like, I'm becoming more and more convinced that we play games that we don't like, but we're giving them another chance. Like, I think our next stream should just be me playing Hollow Knight and trying Hollow Knight. Because as the copy pasta goes, if you don't like Hollow Knight, you should try again. Alright, so got a thing there. So first we have to get over there, which I can't go through there because that's probably going to disintegrate me. What if what does that do? I see. But then how do I get over there? Probably I drop in from there? I see. Alright. And then we... just do there and there. So, as a connoisseur of 80s sci-fi action movies, how do you feel about Tron? I ask because, Tron Ares and stuff. But you ever watch it?
Not. I've seen it, but only because of. I think I only saw it because of Tron Legacy when that came out. I've been hearing the discourse that apparently Tron was never really good, and I don't really have anything to comment on because I never really got into it. So
The reputation that I've heard, like the original Tron have, is okay. And then I probably have to move it back to pick up the box. Is like it's interesting, and like the music was done by like someone who would become very influential in the world of like synthesizer music. And it's one of those like cult classic movies, like Highlander, but Highlander 1 is actually pretty good.
Yep.
That was like one of the, when I was in Scotland, and then
Can you go up there? Yeah.
Right, when I was in Scotland, I got to talk about Highlander, which is great, because I love Highlander. Okay, to be clear, I love Highlander 1. All the other ones are bad. And we had like a tour, we did like a tour of like St. Andrews and some like just some really nice parts of the country, and the tour guide was talking about Highlander, and this is the part of me that I wish I could turn off, but I don't think I can. They're like, oh yes, this is where they filmed parts of like Highlander 1 and the TV show, and I was like, there's more Highlander movies than that, right? Like there was 2 theatrical ones and then a bunch of made-for-TV ones. And 2 TV shows. There was Highlander the series and Highlander the Raven. Which, to be clear, I've only ever seen the first 2 Highlander movies. Because the first one's good and the second one is not. And then the rest are like made for... There's like one direct-to-DVD one, and then the next 2 are like direct to Sci-Fi Channel, which is always a bad sign.
Yep.
Oh no, it was like, oh right, that was why she was talking about it, because they were filming there's gonna be a new Highlander movie with like Henry Cavill or something, and they were filming parts of that in Edinburgh, and that's where we were driving at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the movies where it's just like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Because they've been talking about doing a Highlander reboot for like 20 years. Okay, so I have this. What does that... Okay, I have to... Oh my god, I messed up. I wasn't paying attention. I should have... I needed to leave it over there. Okay, alright. We're all Gucci. It's like I'm one of the Boondock Saints people. I love that movie. I love the first one, and I even like the second one, which is a less popular opinion. I mean, it's not as good, obviously, but it's better than I think most people give it credit for. And they've only been talking about making Boondock Saints 3 for, I don't know, like 20 years. And frankly, I don't believe it. But then how do I get...
I think what you need to do, get the box, put it sort of like in where you are. Oh yeah, get the box
Yeah.
and go to left side, so you're away from the laser shield. So where you are now, put the box in front of you there. Because what you want to do, yep. And then if you can get the laser,
and then put the orange portal over here and then reflect it into
Yep.
there. Okay. So I'm going to move the platform a little more to the left so I can jump off
yep.
and get back there, because that's where the door is.
Yep.
I can probably make that. Famous last words. Alright, I've got it set up, and now I just need to just move over there, and then do the portals again, and...
Alright, still nothing. Let's keep moving. Sorry about the lift. It's out of service because it melted. Might as well, give you the tour.
For me,
To your left,
I've
you'll see
talked about this in the past, but the series, sort of the franchise for me that I know about, is RoboCop.
Yeah.
So I know, look, I've seen the, obviously the first one, second one, good. Obviously not as good as the first one. Third one, but it was all right. You had the TV series. I quite like that, but that was when I was young. Then you had the what is it? Then you had that what's it called? It's not a TV series. Like it's only like a small series, like a
Mini-series.
mini series. Yeah. So there was a mini series, Prime Directive. That was the one. I think it was what was the actor's name?
Don't ask me.
No, I'm trying to find out. Maurice Dean Wint. Because you knew them from somewhere.
Could you ban this person in
Yep.
transient?
How do
I think person is being generous. TBH.
How do I? Get on shield mode. No. Oh, here it.
Haha.
No.
I got it.
How do I?
I can do it from Stream Elements. I can do it from within OBS. That's very cool. Learned something
I'm trying
new.
to figure out how to. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
Great. Yeah, just getting a test ready for you.
Anyway,
Obviously,
yeah,
we're doing
Maurice
it.
Dean Wint.
So let's see here. Exit, exit,
you-
exit.
where did you
There
know
is
him from?
No exit.
Oh,
I'll make an exit
the
for your
cube?
test.
Oh yeah, classic
Yeah.
Canadian horror movie Cube. A movie that, to be clear, I haven't seen,
On you go.
but
I'll be honest, after you told me to turn that beam off, I thought I had lost you.
So in this RoboCop Prime Directive's miniseries, he actually plays
I did find something, though.
what's called
Reminds me,
RoboCable.
I've got
So
a
he's another
big
police
surprise for you two.
officer who gets
Seriously, look
made
forward
into a
to it.
RoboCop.
he's cable themed.
Oh no! So his name is John Cable.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So
All right. So we
the
got
rest of the acting was dog doo. I didn't mind the 2014 reboot.
Yeah, I thought that movie was all right.
I did not like how they controlled RoboCop. Like spoilers for
a movie from 11 years ago that was like
yeah.
kind of mid.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because the whole thing was that he was able to be controlled because they had red sensors and I just thought, even for the original was absolutely brilliant. You know, he could not arrest anyone who was higher up in the company,
Yeah.
and so ended up having to he can only kill the bad guy because he ended up getting fired by the bigger boss. But it's still, red sensors. You can't get to me because I've got this magical power. No,
Yeah.
that was terrible.
Alright, and then I put orange, like, down there, because then it falls in. There we go. Oh, right, we created Frankenboxes. But yeah, I bring it up because, like, I bring up Tron because A, Tron Ares is, like, very new, so people are talking about it. And B, I haven't seen the original Tron, but I'm a pretty big fan of Tron Legacy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Alright, and then we... Oh, I see. Alright. I saw it in theaters, and that probably helped a lot. Because that movie's gorgeous. But yeah, Tron Ares, like, they hired Jared Leto on purpose.
Why? That's what I'm trying to.
I think I was watching the Red Letter Media Half in the Bag on it today, and according to them, at least, I haven't been able to like double check this, so take it with a grain of salt. But I probably should have looked before I leapt. According to them, he also like produced the movie, so he basically bought his way into the cast.
Oh.
Because God, he's just an incredibly bland actor, and like even like he's got allegations against him, even like very recent ones, I think. And you know, they're allegations, although you know I'm inclined to believe them.
Exactly.
But even putting that aside, which to be clear, you generally shouldn't. But even putting that aside, he's just an incredibly boring actor, right? Like,
yeah.
Okay, so I have this, and I need to get like over there.
Is this something? Is there something you can? It looks like you got to run and then go into the actual portal, like the. But you haven't got a
Because I can
the
only
tube portal. Transport.
Oh wait, I don't
now-
need
yeah.
the goo anymore. I've set that up so I can just move that box over here. And sort of rotate it so it can't walk away. There we go.
Remember when Jared Leto was supposed to be the new Joker?
I mean, he was for one
He
movie.
was.
The one where he famously had damaged tattooed on his forehead.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say like the Joker is this like legendary literary character that people like should respect more, but some people just don't get him. Like, some people just don't understand the Joker as a character, and it's very
Rorschach.
annoying. Okay, so if I go through there, it'll destroy my portals. But I can probably... Do I have one there? And then I can go back. Set up the orange one to get the bridge. But then how do I get back over there? That's an interesting question.
Does that can you climb up if you put the orange one there?
Oh
now
yeah,
can you
I just
go into
yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
I don't know. No, that actually works out. No, that's all right. You can Okay, go through the field to destroy the portal.
Okay.
So go through the thing, destroy the portal, then go back, do what you did before. So there, and there. Yep. Yep. Go through and put it up the top, like you did before, but don't go through it. Now run. No. Oh.
I did the wrong one. Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah.
That's on me. To go back to a previous point, I'm no stranger to watching like TV shows based on movies, like bad TV shows based on movies I like. Like, I'm one of the 7 people who watched the Tremors TV show.
Okay.
Did you know there was a Tremors TV show?
I did not.
It's not good, but it's Tremors, so I watched it.
Yeah.
All right, so keep the orange
Yeah.
one here. I have to move the blue one around.
Yeah. And now just run up and land into it.
Oh, yeah, and then it'll... I see. Yeah. Okay, I jumped. I shouldn't have jumped. Because it broke my momentum. Oh, I have to do all that again? No. I mean, it's not that much, but come on. I don't remember if I've talked about it on stream before, but I did actually watch Morbius.
Yeah.
It was on Netflix, and I was like bored, which is always when you make great decisions for your life. And it's like the meme is funny, you know, the like, oh yeah, bring Morbius back to theaters. We'll promise we'll watch it this time. That one was very funny, but it's not worth it. That movie's just actually boring. Like, Madam Web, that movie's funny. Like, that movie is actually a funny bad movie, but Morbius is just blah.
Bland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Madam Web was just terrible. Nobody could act in it.
I feel
Maybe
like
put it more.
we've talked...
Maybe put it more towards.
I feel like I've said this exact thing on stream before, but like, I feel really bad for Dakota Johnson because she is actually a good actress. She's just... Right, yes, and then I run. Yep. Been in movies that don't let her be good, basically. Like the 50 Shades movies and Madam Web and...
You might say you're going to love it to death. You're gonna love it until it kills you till you're dead. All right. I don't know whether you're picking up on what I'm saying there, but
Thanks, we get it.
What was cool with Tron Legacy was that was in Kingdom Hearts Drop Dream Distance.
Dream Drop Distance,
one.
yeah.
Dream Doctor, yeah. And I mean the first one was first Tron was in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, nice.
sorry, my fault. Butterfingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Carry on. chambers to your big surprise. Oh, that's tiring.
It is just a little sad that, like, I'm paraphrasing Red Letter Media when I say this for the record, that, like, Disney keeps trying to make Tron, like, a franchise, and it just never works, right? Like, Tron 1 was, you know, revolutionary for visual effects and revolutionary for synth music, and nobody watched it until like 10 to 20 years later when it gained a cult following. And Tron Legacy as a movie, like, it's pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good, and it's just visually very good because it was directed by a visual effects artist who was like very on the ball for planning like the aesthetic of the movie out. But as a movie, it was just like, yeah, it was pretty good. Right. I don't know why, but I thought that the sky bridge would disappear automatically, just like the goo. Anyway, I think I have to like drop some goo like here as well. Probably. Can't hurt. And then Tron Ares had a worse opening weekend than Morbius, apparently. Which is, yeah, very sad, but also very funny. Shout out to the person who I reposted on Blue Sky of, damn, they should put Jared Leto in that Harry Potter TV show. The people truly can get enough of him.
I have not watched one piece of Harry Potter media.
Really?
I have never, not in my years. No, never.
I mean, in retrospect, that's a very good decision.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. I did watch all of the movies. I think I read maybe one of the books. And I never really connected with it. I only, like, I was perfectly happy to not watch the last two because I was just kind of done. But then, like, I had family members who were really into it, and so they made it, like, and I say family members, like, extended family members. So they were like, oh, we're visiting Uncle and Aunt's house. Let's watch the new Harry Potter movie together. And I'm, like, you know, 10, so I don't really have a choice to say in the matter, and so I watched them. Okay. And then I watched, like, Deathly Hallows Part 2, like, in theaters in London, because they were doing, like, we were on vacation in London, they were doing, like, a special showing with, like, Harry Potter-themed 3D glasses that you weren't allowed to take home, which was kind of silly.
Oh, yeah.
And we just did that for the experience, but I don't think anyone in my, like, immediate family was ever really that invested in Harry Potter. And that's just been a major relief in the last 10 years, because there are some... Okay, so there's some way to get rid of this, and that creates a thing. And I assume that it has something to do with this button. But yeah, that's just been a major relief in the last 10 years, because wow, J.K. Rowling is just one of the worst people.
Yeah.
Just straight up. And... Ooh, maybe I can drop goo on them?
Yeah.
But then... I don't think I can, because I need to keep it there to actually have it, and then... Ooh, maybe I use this. to sort of delay it, and maybe I can like catch it
Yeah.
in midair.
Yeah, so, okay.
So then
And then you put it into there. So, I think what you do, yeah, you got the right idea. Now, that's where you'll end up being.
Yeah.
Put the orange ones there. Put the goo in.
And then, oh, but
Oh.
I can't, I have to activate the goo from there. Oh, shoot. So that's probably not possible then. What if I just go in there and do it myself? Just bump into them. Ah, there's no floor there. Okay, yep. Probably should have checked that, but I didn't. But yeah, there are some people who like are ostensibly. I have to do all that again too. Bummer. Who are like ostensibly don't really agree with J.K. Rowling's politics, but they're still just like extremely Harry Potter pilled, and
Yeah.
in a way, those people are worse than the people who are just like, yes, I'm going to support Harry Potter because I think transphobia is cool and good, actually. Because, like, yeah, obviously that's a heinous thing to do and say. But if you don't agree with J.K. Rowling's politics, but you're still giving Harry Potter money, then, like, what are you doing? You know? Like, it is actually pretty easy to give up on aspects of your childhood.
Okay, now can you jump up there now?
Yes?
Yeah. Then
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so I have to do it faster. Owie. And then I get in basically as soon as the goo enters the beam. Oh, I actually have to create the beam. That would probably be helpful. But yeah, it's extremely easy to give up things from your childhood. Like,
and then jump up now before it. Yep. And then as soon as you can get on that
on the button.
in the button. Reverse it in. And once it gets into a fair stage, then get off the button and put in the actual
Yeah.
once it gets up to the
And I have to move orange.
now. Bouncy.
And maybe extremely easy is kind of overselling it. You know, it is. It can be hard to give up on stuff like that, but like, I think morally, when it comes to Harry Potter, you just have to. Like, don't try to rationalize it. Like, she has straight up admitted out loud that she is using all the money she gets from Harry Potter to fund her
And that's
causes,
it.
and it's making life worse for a lot of people.
This is not just someone who's just got a really dog doo-doo opinion. I say dog doo-doo, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But this is not just someone who's just got a bad opinion and just spreading that out. This is someone who's actively using that bad opinion to put that money where their mouth is and funding to make trans people's lives worse. That's
Yeah.
as you said. I just don't know how. Like, the thing is, like, I don't know what I would be. Honestly, it'd be something like Nintendo. If Nintendo, like, me and Matt would do something heinous, I was like, that would affect me, but, you know.
Okay, so I have that, but I don't actually know what it accomplishes. I think I have to do sort of like a momentum thing, because that'll like launch me. But I don't know how to generate enough speed to actually launch me like that.
What does that button do?
That button?
Yeah, what did that do?
That made this available.
Ah, okay. Like, I'd
Yeah,
imagine
like-
you'd have to put the goo. The goo. You use it to spread goo.
Yeah, but I don't know what that'll do. Because, like, this is just grating. It'll just fall right through. And I guess I could put goo, like, sort of here. But that doesn't really accomplish anything, I think. But to go back to, like, if... To be honest, like, Nintendo has... I have very complicated feelings on Nintendo these days, because as host of the End Focus podcast on Gamepodular.com and your favorite podcast streaming services, and also Gamepodular's YouTube channel,
Hey.
we find ourselves covering stories where Nintendo is just, like, objectively in the wrong, right? Like, they're suing people for millions of dollars for very minor infractions. Like, the one we always talk about is Gary Bowser, not Doug Bowser, but Gary Bowser, who was, like, peripherally involved in, like, modding Nintendo hardware and reselling it. Like, he was, like, the webmaster or something. Like, he didn't actually... I don't exactly remember the details. It's been years since I read the story. But he was, like, not really that involved, but he was involved enough. And they sued him so hard he owes them money for literally the rest of his life. And that is just objectively evil, right? Like... And that doesn't mean that I've stopped playing Nintendo games, and so the question you have to ask yourself is, where do you draw the line, right? And for J.K. Rowling, she crossed that line a long time ago. Like, with Nintendo, you can sort of rationalize it as, like, okay, they're just being a capitalist. They're just being a business that exists in capitalism, and... I mean, they do have a history of being, like, overly litigious in the example I just gave, for an example, even within the boundaries of capitalism. But I would argue that it is still more a symptom of the system than it is Nintendo specifically. They are culpable, again, in, like, being more litigious than, like the example we always use is, like, Nintendo loves shutting down, like, fan games and like ROM hacks and stuff, and then Sega sees fan games and ROM hacks that are really good and hires those people. And Sega and Nintendo are two very different companies, because Nintendo also makes hardware. And Sega has, I think, sort of just accepted their position as, like, we just make cool games, and also Sonic games. Like, we make Yakuza. Yeah, I know. Gotta promote the engagement somehow. Like, we make Sonic, we make Yakuza, we make interesting, cool games with very devoted fan bases. And we've been out of the hardware game for like 30 years. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing next. I'm just sort of like wandering around a little bit.
Hi.
Maybe, like, if this was just like straight and higher, that would be useful, because then I could just write it. But that's the very like Magic Player thing, where if this was just different, it would be so much better. Well, then it's not the thing it is.
It just needs to be. Is this someone you can launch from?
Not that
Sounds like
yeah, shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, but it seems like you should be able to just propel yourself out of that if you're high enough somewhere.
That's the thing. Okay, at least I have that. And I have, okay.
Nice.
All right. Because, yeah, this the way it's positioned definitely looks like I should, like, launch myself out of there and then just get thrown. But I don't know where I'm going to get that kind of momentum. Because, like, the only place that really makes sense would be here, but this is just a death pit, you know? I can ride this. Because, like, I don't think it involves this anymore, because I don't have anything I can drop on it. Ride this. Ride this. So then if we... Because again, like, I can maybe, like, ride this up and create height, but then what, you know? Like, it's too far, like, this is way too far to, like, bounce off this gel. Okay, I'm all ears.
I get it. What you want to do, you want to, where you got the orange one now, you want to put the orange one just where, somewhere, like, just right on the floor down in front of you. Maybe no, just on the floor in front of you to get more height. And then you want to go all the way up.
I
up.
don't think that's enough, but we'll give it a try.
And then you want to do the blue one.
Oh, you solved
Oh, it is. Look at you. Hell yeah.
You
Haha.
So, he's inexplicably happy all of a sudden, even though he should be going out of his mind with test withdrawal. And he's got a
It just seems to be.
surprise
Sorry, just a bit of discussion about the bad people. It's sort of like you know, the composer, the original composer for Dragon Quest,
Yeah.
Sugiyama, who was a nasty piece of work.
Yeah, a real weirdo nationalist who,
Yes.
yeah.
I'll bet you're both.
Yeah. And the only reason why they don't have any influence now is because
only
they're
two
dead.
more chambers.
Yeah.
We're running out of time.
Natural causes,
I think
right?
I can break us out of here in the next chamber.
And it's
Just
sort
play
of,
along.
that's the only way it's gonna have to.
Surprise!
Oh,
Oh,
Okay, credit where it's due. For a little idiot built specifically to come up with stupid unworkable plans, that was a pretty well-laid trap.
I got.
this is it.
Nobody figured it out by now.
Because at the end of the day,
I found
Harry
two
Potter
toilets back here built
is,
specifically for
you know,
testing.
a franchise. You know, it's not just one individual.
Testing initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before
And so,
you escaped.
in the future,
It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. There's fair. Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello, this is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's deadly, but what's missing? What's missing? And I thought lots of sharp bits welded onto the filaments. It's still a work in progress, don't judge me yet. But you know, eventually I'd like to get them to sort of shoot fire at you, moments before crushing you. That's what I'm aiming for. No, don't do that. Stand right here. Stand. Start machine.
now they use the floor.
Ah, that went a lot faster than I thought it was going to. I just wanted to see if there was more dialogue, basically.
Ah,
It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. There's fair. Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello, this is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's... No, don't do that. Stand right here. Stand. Stop. Where'd you go? Come back.
Haha, got him.
No, seriously, do come back. Please, come back, please. Okay, look, I've decided I'm not going to kill you, okay, if you come back.
I don't believe you.
Oh, just thinking back to the old times. The
Oh,
old
no, he
days
could
when
be
we were
trustworthy.
friends, good old friends, not enemies. And I would say something like, come back. And you'd be like, yeah, no problem, you come back. What happened to those days?
Yeah, I wonder, buddy.
Can't help but notice that you're not coming back, which is disappointing. Oh, I've got an idea. Yes, in your face, I got one. Fine, let the games begin.
Is there...
just to the left here. Go back. And right. Yep. Oh, no, right. Left. Turn, yeah, turn 180. Up. Go 90. Yep. Go up. Go forward, and then on the right side. No, just go forward. Yep. Go. Yep. Walk forward throughout the way,
There?
and on the right. No, just there. Yeah.
Wow, I did not see that. Do you like my hoodie? It's cold now, so I wear hoodies.
Nice. It's hot where I am now, so I don't wear
Yeah.
hoodies.
I got this at, this is a Sum 41 hoodie. I got this at one of the worst concerts I've ever been to. Which is unfortunate, because I went to the tour of the setting Sum, which was Sum 41's like final tour before they called it quits as a band. And I call it one of the worst concerts I've ever been to. It was not Sum 41's fault, it was the venue's fault. It's just the venue that the concert was in.
But it's the only way through. Let's just do it.
I'll be up. Yeah.
It's just a bad venue. There's like no work done for like good acoustics and stuff. It was just a big old concrete box.
Are they killing you? They are killing you, aren't they? Silently killing you, probably. If I had to guess.
And the acoustics were just terrible. I basically only heard
Perhaps the
drums.
turrets have found a way to use garrots. That would explain the extremely quiet killing that I'm hearing. Ah, was that your bullet-riddled body flying out of the room? Oh, those were the crap turrets, weren't they? Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defecting. Ace of fours, the best hand. Unbeatable, I would imagine.
Ace of fours.
Just to the right, can you do
Okay. Oh yeah, I just drop it behind them. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defecting. Ace of fours, the best hand. Unbeatable. I would imagine.
Is that all of them? No, there's one more. Bye. Yucky. So there's something I've been thinking about when it comes to video games, and specifically video game reviews. And I feel like some, like, and it has to do with something that is,
Oh, I see. Clever. Very clever. And foolish. Spinny blade ball. Machiavellian.
fart. Ugh. And I feel like
Well, no matter, because I'm still
we're doing this
holding
again.
all
Okay.
the cards. And guess what? They're
when it comes to
all
reviewing games, and I do this
Never
too,
actually played cards, meaning to learn.
is
Anyway, new turret, not defecting. Ace of fours. Best
when a
hand.
game is really
Unbeatable,
good,
I would imagine.
the parts of it that aren't, like, carry so much more weight. And that's just a bummer, because I feel like, especially if you look at numbers, if you're like a Metacritic reader, which I don't think you should be, to be honest.
no.
But if you're like really into looking at numbers, there's like so many games that I think are better than their number score, that are just like, yeah, well, like,
And foolish.
they have like an 8 out of 10, you know? And that too is because of some things that were pretty minor,
A nemesis worthy
but
of my vast
looked
intellect.
worse because the rest of the game was so good.
Yeah.
And I think that's just a real bummer, because, like, there are so many good games out there, and I don't want to be the, like, ethics of video games journalism guy. Like, I'm not coming at this, like, from a Gamergatey perspective, but I am coming at this from, like, just a fan of criticism, and as a critic myself as well, is, like, there's so many...
Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plate.
Okay. There's so many games that are better than their score, and there are so many games that are worse than their score, and that's one of the reasons a lot of sites don't use review scores anymore.
Yeah.
Because, like, the thing is, like, 7 out of 10 is sort of agreed upon to be, like, it is a perfectly average game, which is an insane thing, because that should be a 5, you know?
Yeah.
Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plate.
So, like, what do I do, though?
Oh no, you just had it. There was a portable surface there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like,
You
if
just
I
gotta shoot it
portal...
there.
If I portal there,
Yep.
don't I just fall?
No. So what you do, it's the orange one. So you just got to launch the orange one. Then it's gonna push you back.
Mashy Spike Plate.
So there.
Stay still, please.
Ah, like this. Let me see.
All right, stop moving. Oh, almost got you there. Almost got you there.
But honestly, like, the messed up thing about the games industry is
Where'd you go? Come back, come back.
the best games on the planet were made by 3 people, and they cost €5 on Instagram on Itch.io. Like, there's some tremendous AAA games out there. Don't get me wrong. Like God of War, Monster Hunter. Like there's some absolute classics out there. But if you want something with a very strong cohesive vision, you're gonna want
Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you.
something made by a much smaller team. And when I say made by a much smaller team,
I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
I'm not like trying to discount the what's it called? Like outsourcing studios, you know, that's like a big topic right now. Is, oh yeah, Claire Obscure was made by a team of like 14 people, and then they forget that like they hired like 3 entire studios to do a lot of the actual just the grunt work, basically, right?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like and like outsourcing studios do good work, are an important part of the industry, and should be recognized more. What I'm talking about is like there's one person who has like the creative vision for the game, and they do like that work, and then they get someone else to do like music because that's not in their skill set, and
Yeah.
you know, the really personal, interesting, they tell you things about the people making them kind of games. You're just not going to get those from like Ubisoft, you know? That's just the way the industry works, and that's the way art works. Because I mean, I'm an Assassin's Creed fan for some reason, but no Assassin's Creed game is ever going to be as interesting as like I don't know.
You want that talent. You want that little indie gem.
You want that little indie gem, yeah, and
Yeah.
because having the smaller team allows for a more cohesive creative vision, because I don't know, I'm gonna think about this, because we should take a break, which is why I have stopped holding the controller. We should take a break, and I'm going to
Yep.
think about this for a bit because I'm going somewhere with this, and I sort of got lost in the murky depths. So we're going to take a quick break, go away for a couple minutes, go to the bathroom, get some water. I'm going to take off this hoodie because I've been full of beans this entire stream, and I'm starting to get warm. So we'll see you all in a couple minutes. Take care of yourselves, and see you after the break. Bye-bye.
See ya.
And we're back from break. Hey, how's everybody doing? I have removed my hoodie because I am warm.
I am also
now.
warm.
Yes. But for you, it makes sense. And for me, it's cold outside, but not inside. And also, we've been busy. What were we talking about? Right, yes. Small games. The thing I also want to mention is I don't want to get like too deep in like the myth of the auteur, because especially in video games where it is such a collaborative process, like, wow, good job, Hilka. Where especially in video games where the art form is by its very nature collaborative, like you can't like, I don't believe in like the greatness of like a Jonathan Blow, you know, especially because Jonathan Blow's a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you. Hello? Oh, yes.
What
No,
the-
just had a brainwave.
I-
I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
What am I doing wrong here? Because like, I'm jumping, but then it's not creating the height. That I would expect from the blue goo.
What's above you?
Something break back there.
What's
did it kill
behind
you?
you?
That would be amazing if it killed you.
Closed door.
Hello?
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Like,
Alright,
this
no,
is
just had a
definitely
brainwave. I'll be
portable.
back. If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
I think what you need to do, you need to sort of go in, jump up at the first section of the blue goo, and then you sort of walk towards it, and then jump on the next one to sort of leap towards it. Yeah.
Okay, I was just jumping too late. That's the main thing. Because yeah, like I don't believe in like the full like auteur vision, and honestly, like when you talk about like film auteurs, there's always a lot more wiggle room there than people tend to think. Like a very famous example is George Lucas, right?
Yep.
Like people attribute a lot of greatness to George Lucas because, you know, he made Star Wars. Okay, so there's no floor there. That's good to know. But the thing that you have to remember about George Lucas, and one of the reasons that like the prequel trilogy was not good, is a big reason as to why the original trilogy is good is his wife was the editor on the original trilogy, and then between the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, they got divorced. Like,
Oh.
and she didn't work on Star Wars anymore.
Did something break back there? Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you.
And so, like, the thing about auteurs is that they're
Yes, alright, no, just had a brainwave. I'll be back.
They're not-
If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
it's not like a fake concept, but it is just there's a lot more nuance and wiggle room, as there tends to be in a lot of things I like talking about.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Oh, the glass there above you. If you go to there and then look up,
oh hell yeah.
what does that do?
We have which does something, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think you
it
go.
opens that. Gotcha.
Yeah, and then up top. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
But the thing I'm trying to say with regards to video games is like a game with a very specific creative vision, be it from one person or a team of people who are all on the same page, is always going to be more interesting to me than a game that's like very designed by committee. You know, it's like that exists to make money more than it exists to be a piece of art. And I do want to be careful when I say that as well, because, you know, even the most commercial piece of art should still be regarded as art. But we also have to remember that, like, the purpose of it is to make money. And in a way, like, even the least commercial things tend to also, the people who made them do want to get paid so they can make more. And I'm not going to begrudge them for that. And that's especially why we should support stuff like that, because a lot of those games are very interesting, and I want to see more like them. Like a great example that we talked about on Gamepodular Unfocused, Sesker talked about it, is We Know the Devil, the like urban fantasy summer camp lesbian horror visual novel thing. Like, the people who made that knew exactly what they wanted that game to be.
Still spend a year in the
Yeah.
incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then I'll kill him.
And I like the big games as well. You know, I've been playing Just Cause 3 recently. I'm a fan of games like that as well. Like, I can't remember who it was, but on the official Gamepodular Discord, we were talking about Just Cause 3 for a bit, and it was described as bubble wrap, which is just a phenomenal way of describing that game. Because it's fun, it's lighthearted, it's... Oh, I gotta press the button again. And it is essentially just a list of tasks that give you that good dopamine hit when you complete them, because they're fun and chaotic and explosions happen. But the really interesting stuff is it's just not going to come from big AAA studios. There we go.
It's not impossible, but it's just not as likely.
Yeah, because like there's too many cooks in the kitchen with those, you know?
There's too much what's the word? There's too much I don't want to say self-censorship, but sort of like crunching the numbers, making sure you get the most inoffensive.
Yeah, they sand off all the rough edges, and it's the rough edges that often makes a game very interesting. Like, a game that I think is not very good, like, it's not bad, but it's not great, but it is very interesting, is Remember Me by Don't Nod. Like, I love thinking about that game and talking about that game, because it's a game that, like, had some really interesting ideas that nobody else was doing at the time.
If I may, I'll be honest, the death traps have been a bit of a failure so far for both of us. I think you'll agree. And you are getting very close to my lair. Lair. It's weird that first time I said that out loud, it sounds a bit ridiculous, really. But I can assure you, it is one. It is a proper lair, deadly lair. And I just wanted to give you the chance to kill yourself now, before you get to the lair. You can just jump into that masher, just there. Less a death trap, more a death option for you. Sounds crazy, I know, but hear me out. Once you get to my lair, death will not be optional, alright? it will be mandatory. No tricks, no surprises. Just
think-
you dying as a result of being.
I think you should be able to just go out there and just run, and then you'll jump out to where it's spouting out, and there should be a door there.
You know, it's a lot of
So
effort, isn't it?
you should be right just to
Why
run
spend there
towards
when
the
there's a
blue.
perfectly serviceable death option right there. Again, not a death trap, not a death trap. Your death would be entirely voluntary and very much appreciated. The masher does work. I should point out as well. I know we've had a couple of
Yeah,
problems.
just keep running.
Yeah.
No, you just gotta
orange
keep
light
running through
there.
it.
And it will
No, just run through the blue one.
Okay, I'll take that as a no then.
Let's see, I'm always trying to overcomplicate it.
Yeah,
What has he done to this place?
I've sort of, because I've been playing Mario Galaxy, the Galaxy series, and you wonder how they designed this level, and you get ones like this is the challenge they're doing, and you get other ones that's like, okay, they're doing this just because they want you to have fun.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I think I have to.
Yeah, I
just
think you have to.
reposition them a little bit. What? I was in it. I gotta keep my fingers off the analog
There we
sticks. There
are.
we go.
Anyway, back to the discussion about the whole auteur theory and indie devs having more chance to create something unique. I do like the last game that I was talking about the podcast. I still can't pronounce it. Aglos?
Agalos? Yeah,
Agalos?
something like that.
Aglos, yes. I just like the fact that it's what initially got me with that game. It's just like it was created by I think I mentioned this in the podcast. It was made by a software called Click Fusion,
Yeah.
which is it's sort of a drag and drop. Not it's a language, but it's sort of not actually physical coding.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's sort of cool just to they've created this because it was only really meant for like PC games, like you create your own little PC games, but it's sort of they've actually managed to have it like you can have export modules for like Apple devices, Android, and now for like Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox.
That's cool.
I just like that, and I just like that idea. Just a bunch of friends just come and go say, we got this really cool. We really like Wonder Boy, Oh, you can go make these graphics and that. Let's all come together. Let's make this little game what we want to make, and just release it on PC. And then they have the opportunity now to sort of release it on machines.
Yeah.
And so it's not exactly it's not exactly something extremely high like something like Hollow Knight or Undertale, but it's just something people just coming together and just being able to have the opportunity to just make something that they want.
Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the light. I think the light's on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes and then a minute break, but we should leave allegedly 2 minutes to figure out how to shut down whatever's starting all the fires. So anyway, that's the itinerary. Also, I took the liberty of watching the tapes of you killing her, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1. No portal services. 2. Start the neurotoxin immediately. 3. Bomb-proof shields for me. Leading directly on to number 4. Bombs for throwing it. You know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at capacity in 5 minutes.
All right.
Where are you going? Don't run! Don't run! I'll tell you why you should run. The harder you breathe, the more neurotoxin you'll inhale.
Where's pipe?
Still running? Alright, looks tiring. Tell you what, you stop running and I'll stop mobbing. That's his fair. Alright, you didn't go for that. I see. You I was lying. Point to you. But you still are
Come on.
inhaling neurotoxin. So, point to the... That sounded real. No, that was actually an impression of you. Actually, because you just fell into my trap. Like, you were in a trap. You just said, wanted you to trick me into pressing that. I didn't trick me, seemingly trick me, to give you false hope. Because that leads to overconfidence. And that leads to mistakes, fatal mistakes, and go by my plan. Ah!
I'm delivering the first core up near the catwalk. Grab it and attach it to him.
No,
Oh, yep, wrong one. I see it.
yeah.
Come on, come. What? No.
No, up there, just up there. Yep, there.
Oy.
Warning. Core corruption at 50%. Vent system compromised. Neurotoxin offline. Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
What happened? What happened? What have you bombed to me? What is that? Hold on. Ah, the bloody bombs are stuck on. It doesn't matter. I've reconfigured the shield. Oh, it's a core you called me. Who told you to do that? Was it her? It's just making me stronger, love. It's a fool's errand. Remember when I first told you how to find that little portal thing you love so much? Well, I thought you'd die on the way, if I'm honest. All the others
Come
did.
on.
You didn't think you were the first, did you? No. Fifth. No, I lied. Sixth. Perhaps it's best to leave it to your imagination what happened to the other five. You know what? I think we're well past the point of tasteful restraint. So,
Alright, and then catwalk again, I assume?
Here comes another core.
Quick, what's the situation? Oh, hey, pretty lady. Name's Rick. So you out having yourself a little adventure?
Yeah,
Well,
go back
you
up there
fighting
and
that
do it.
guy. You got that under control? You know, because there's a lot of stuff on fire. Hey, countdown clock. Man, that is trouble. Situation's looking pretty ugly. Beautiful woman, if you don't mind me saying. I don't want to scare you. I'm an adventure sphere, designed for danger. Why don't you go ahead and have yourself a...
Warning. Core corruption at 75%. Reactor
Okay,
explosion timer
how much time
destroyed.
do we have?
Reactor explosion uncertainty emergency preemption protocol initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Oh, hey, the answer. Yeah.
not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. All the time. Quietly, not listening. Ah!
Gotcha.
This one should do it.
Where's it coming? Where is it? There it is.
Whales are twice as intelligent and 3 times as delicious as humans. A rape hearing invented the theory of radioactivity, the treatment of radioactivity, and dying of radioactivity. The automobile brake was not invented until 1895.
Okay,
Before
and
this,
then go
someone
up
had to
there,
remain in the car
maybe?
at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned from their errands.
Ah, it's too late. Okay.
We just go underneath it. You gotta put a portal underneath it, and then you gotta run up and you go all up.
That makes sense.
In the 16th century to avoid the diving ground. It was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the sea god. 89% of magic tricks are not magic. Technically,
Okay,
they are
yep.
sorcery.
No, you can still.
According to
It's just
local
have to jump
algorithms,
on the blue
the world's best name is
surface.
Frank. The Schrodinger's cat.
Warning.
Oh, sorry.
Core corruption at 100%.
Okay.
Manual core replacement required.
Ah, I see.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start? Corrupted core. Are you ready to start?
What do you think?
Interpreting vague answer as yes.
No. Not my sarcasm.
Stalemate detected. Fire detected in the stalemate resolution annex. Extinguishing.
Ah, that just cleans right off, does it? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier.
Stalemate resolution associate. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Do not press that button.
Don't press the button.
No! Do not do it! I forbid you to press it!
Press the button.
Look,
Don't press that button!
Press it.
Don't press it! Come back!
Press the button.
No! Do not press that button! Do not do it! Come back!
This is the time where I really wish
The stalemate button!
this
What?
game had a sprint
Are you
button.
still alive? You are joking! You have got to be kidding me! in space!
Yep.
Ah, let go! Let go! I'm still connected! I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
I already fixed it, and you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me!
What a game. Oh,
Yeah.
the lands.
God, you're all right.
Yes.
You know, being Carolyn taught me a valuable lesson. I thought you were my greatest enemy, when all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson, where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn, deleted.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me to
Potato.
birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up, you dangerous, mute lunatic. So you know what? You win. Just go. It's been fun. Don't come back.
What a game. Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, I just love this ending sequence.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Remember when
So?
you tried to kill me twice?
What do you think?
Oh, how we laughed and laughed. Except I wasn't.
I mean, this
laughing.
game's phenomenal, right? Like,
Circumstances have been shockingly nice. You want your freedom, take it. That's what I'm counting on.
we sort of already had this discussion when we finished the multiplayer. Like, I genuinely think that this game is like, even for how many people talk about it being excellent, I still think this game is underrated.
She was a lot
Yes.
like you, maybe not quite as heavy. Now little Carolyn is in you too.
life left. That's what I'm counting on. I'll let you get right to it now. I only want you gone.
It's No Still Alive, but this song is also really good.
Oh, yes.
Goodbye, my only friend. Oh, did you think I meant you? That would be funny if it weren't so sad. Well, you have been replaced. I don't need anyone now. When I delete you, maybe I'll stop feeling so bad. Don't make some new disaster. That's what I'm counting on. You're someone else's problem now. I only want you gone.
D. Bradley Baker, of course.
I only want you gone. Now I only want you gone.
Also, man, short credits.
So much space. Need to see it all.
I wish I could take it all back. I honestly do. I honestly do wish I could take it all back. And not just because I'm stranded in space.
I'm in space.
I know you are, mate. Yeah, we're both in space. Anyway, you know, if I was ever to see her again, do you know what I'd say?
I'm in space.
I'd say, I'm sorry. Sincerely. I am sorry I was bossy and monstrous. And I am genuinely sorry.
I'm in space.
The end.
I don't believe you.
But he was so nice in the start.
Yep. That is a true statement. In the start, doing a lot of heavy lifting there. We just, what's going on here? Are we going back to the main menu again? What you doing there, bud? Hello? I guess I'm just exiting out then. Because it doesn't seem to be doing anything else. Hey.
Hey.
All right. Let's just talk for a bit. Give our like closing thoughts on this game because hey, we finished a game on stream. Hey.
Hey.
Like I said, I think Portal 2 is genuinely an underrated game, even with the amount of acclaim it has. And if you want to hear more of my thoughts on that, you should go to the episode of Gamepodular Unfocused where we talk about Portal 2, because I think it doesn't get the credit it deserves for how influential it has been. And it deserves that credit. It's very good. And the current crop of like co-op comedy horror games probably wouldn't exist without it. And those are very popular right now. So
They got to pay their dues.
exactly. Oh my god. I hope did you hear
okay?
that? I hope that didn't get like too blown out on stream. Yeah, I knocked my vitamin D supplements off my desk. Because I live in a country that is famous for being very cloudy and rainy, so I gotta take those. But yeah, I'm really glad that doing this stream has given me the opportunity. I mean, I guess I always had the opportunity, but given me the motivation to actually like play this game from beginning to end. Because it's always been one of those games that's just be like, I'll get around to it eventually, and then you just never do, you know? Thank you for suggesting it. I believe it was you who suggested it as a thing we could do co-op on stream. and
yeah, it's
was an absolute delight.
it's been a long time since I've actually done a co-op. I think the last time I properly did it, I think I said on the previous stream, was that I did it with my housemate
Yeah.
when we were on the PlayStation 3 split screen.
Yeah. So our plans for next time, I think we're just going to lock this in, is I'm going to play Hollow Knight and you're going to be there to like talk me through it, basically. Like, you haven't really played that much Hollow Knight either, right?
I recently just started up again, but I've just taken off because I've been up with other games. I don't know how far I got originally.
So we'll be experiencing it together.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's what the stream is, just generally anyway. But yeah, because Hollow Knight is a game that I just like, especially because of Silksong recently. It's just a game that I've been thinking about a lot, because I didn't like it when I first played it, but that was years ago, and I was just, maybe it's one of those things where I was just not in the right mood to play it at the time. But I also don't enjoy like a lot of 2D platformers. There's just something about the way a lot of them play that doesn't agree with me. Like, we talked about this in the server as well. Like, it's not like the Souls-like elements, and it's not like a lot of the things that it does I really liked in like Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, for instance. And I love that game. That game is amazing. And so why did I like it there but not in Hollow Knight? And I'm looking to really sort of explore that with the next stream. And if I like it, we can keep playing it. Or we could play something else. We haven't thought about that yet, but I do definitely want to give it another try. As the meme goes, like I said, if you don't like Hollow Knight, you should try again. And I will. That's what we're doing. That's the stream. That's what we're going to be doing.
That's a game plan.
Yeah, so tune in for that. It should be exciting, unless I don't like it again and I'm just miserable the entire stream, which I guess there's entertainment value in that as well. But we'll see, I guess. I'm glad to be doing this again. Like I said, I was sick for like 2 weeks, and like just I'm like shockingly busy these days. And so when I was sick and was not able to do most of those things, I was like, what are my hobbies? You know, like, what do I do when I have low energy and can't talk? And the answer was sit on my couch and play video games and like watch movies and stuff. But there's only so long you can do that before you just get bored and depressed. And so I'm really glad to be doing this again. Oh, I missed it. And we're doing a podcast recording next week as well. We got End Focus scheduled for next week. Glad to be getting back to that. I got to watch a wrestling show to cover on End Focus, which is two of my main interests colliding in a way I didn't think they ever would, which is exciting. If you're not familiar, Lucha Libre company in Mexico called CMLL did a sponsored show with Nintendo for Mega Halucha.
Yeah.
And the main event was Team Halucha versus Team Machamp, like it is in the announcement trailer. And it was Team Halucha was captained by Mystico, because of course it was. He's like their biggest star. And Team Machamp was captained by Hechicero, who is like their biggest bad guy star, probably. I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of CMLL, just what they do with AEW, which is the company I do watch. But I got to watch it, and I have notes on it for End Focus, and that should be... it was... I love it when those things come together like that. Oh. It's free on YouTube, in case you're curious. The wrestling show. Also End Focus, but I'm talking about the wrestling show here.
Yeah.
So yeah, look forward to that. Also, Pokemon Legends ZA is coming out next week at time of recording.
Ooh.
I got it pre-ordered. I'm picking it up from my friendly local game store. And I'm looking forward to playing it. I have thoughts on how it could go, and I can't wait to see if they're right or not, because like the main thing about it is the combat is real time and like positioning an area of effect matter for the moves and stuff, which is something that the series has never really done before. And so it's going to be very interesting to see how that actually goes. I hope it goes well, because I spent a lot of money to buy it, so if it sucks, that's very sad. But the thing I've always been telling myself is this is the closest that the games will ever be to the show, or have ever been to the actual show, in terms of how the fights work. And I really hope it gets translated well. Because there were, like, you know, the bosses in Legends Arceus were sort of like, I would consider them mixed in terms of how that went. Like, you were running around the battle arena and like physically dodging their moves, and you the character had health and stuff. And that was interesting. It wasn't like the most well developed, so I'm curious to see what another game that has maybe more of that would be like. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think we can do like a launch day stream for it, because I don't think anyone except me is available. Unfortunately. But yeah, we're definitely at least going to cover it on End Focus. I don't know, Scott, are you going to pick it up at all?
No, it's been a long time since I've actually played. I still haven't beaten the original Arceus Legends.
Oh, wow. It's good.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, it's probably better on Switch too, right? Like, it didn't get like a fancy update like Scarlet and Violet did, but Legend Arceus did have its own minor performance issues, and they'd probably be solved on Switch too. I don't know. I think I've tested it. I can't remember.
Yeah, I have seen though. You've been playing some Hyrule Warriors?
I have, yeah. That's what I'm going to be talking about on the next End Focus.
Ah, nice.
I was
love
like,
your opinion of that.
I was, well, you know, as I've mentioned multiple times, I was sick, so I was like, I'll just buy something, and that's just going to be what I do for the next 2 weeks. And that something was Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I haven't finished it yet.
Switch too.
Yeah, I'm playing it on Switch too. It's
man, that is a wild one, because original Switch, if you play it handheld, it played it like the as if it was docked, and so the performance was terrible.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It didn't get as much. If you play it on docked, it was above 30 frames, but it didn't quite reach 60.
Okay.
But from what I've seen,
inconsistent, or just like hovering around 40-ish.
Oh, 40-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
But because it was actually doing a 1080p handheld, and so now with Switch 2, it's actually worked out well, because it's now running 1080p. It's like a Switch 2 upgrade, but it didn't actually get it.
Yeah. It runs really well on Switch 2 as well. Like, I've been playing it exclusively in docked mode, because that's just the kind of gamer I am. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's like, the thing with these kind of Warriors games is they're always going to be a little bit repetitive, because that's just a hallmark of the genre, right? But the further you get into it, the more like attack combos you get, so it's not just the same the whole game through. And I don't think I'm like particularly close to the ending. Like, I got to the first part where it branches off into like Link is in one area, Sheik and what's her name of the Sheikah tribe with the big sword?
Yep.
Her are in one area, and then the third one is also there. What's her name? The blue sorcerer with the wind magic. Her. She's in the third area. So that's where I've beaten all of those, the first ones of those, and now I'm like getting ready for the next ones of those. So yeah, I'm not particularly close to finishing it. I only started playing it like a week and a half ago, and I've also been playing just doing other stuff and just generally suffering from sickness. But it's cool. Like, I like Warriors games. I played a lot of the first Dragon Quest Warriors, or Dragon Quest Heroes, I think it was called. I really like that game. I never finished it because it was really hard at a certain point. I just couldn't finish it. And here's a fun one. Do you know what my first exposure to this genre was?
What's that?
99 Nights.
Oh.
Yeah, I've never played a Dynasty Warriors game. My first one was 99 Nights.
Oh.
Yeah. That game is not good. And I'm surprised it got a sequel. And it is also 99 Nights 2 is also one of the all-time great E3 memes. Because it was like the guy from, I think, Konami, who was really trying to big up the... I'm not going to do the accent because me doing the accent is racist, but he's like, 1 million troops. Wow. And just nobody responds in the audience. They're just like, okay. It's on the level of like the Jeb Bush, like, that's a clap line, please clap.
Yeah.
Just so embarrassing. It was so funny. But yeah, that was my first exposure to the genre, and I still have never played a Dynasty Warriors game or a Samurai Warriors game. Like, the first one I really got into was Dragon Quest Heroes. And now I'm playing this one, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to talking about it more on N-Focus, which is being recorded next week, I hope.
Nice.
Unless something else comes up, as it tends to with us. At least... Okay, I know that saying this now is probably going to jinx it, but I'm not superstitious, so I'm willing to take the risk. Unless they announce a new Nintendo Direct in the next 2 days, I think we're set for what we're talking about on the show. Because we didn't get to talk about the last one. It happened like the day after our last recording, and then we didn't have any time to cover it since then. Yeah. But Nintendo... It is definitely coincidence, but they do manage to keep finding ways to make our lives, specifically as the host of a Nintendo podcast, with a very specific scheduling requirements for our recordings, really hard. They have done they've been batting really almost 100 on. Well, we had a recording scheduled, and now there's going to be a Nintendo Direct exactly that day. So I guess our episode is vastly different now. They love doing that to us, specifically. That's why we joke that that Miyamoto personally listens to N-Focus. And if he does that, we're never getting review codes from them. Because that's the thing I always try to make clear, is we are a Nintendo-focused podcast because we are Nintendo fans. But we're not there to lick boots, you know?
No.
We cover a lot of the things that they do that are terrible, and we give them rightful criticism for it. I will say... Oh, shoot. The one thing I'm very proud of that we've done recently with N-Focus is, do you remember the patent story that they filed a new patent in the ongoing war with Pocket Pair?
Mm-hmm.
So many people just didn't understand what that patent was for. And I'm not a lawyer. Rosalie's not a lawyer. But we both have very good reading comprehension skills. So I did what a lot of people on social media didn't do, is I read the patent.
Yep.
And more or less, I think, understood what it was about and what it was for. And then, The Verge and stuff talked to actual lawyers and law professors and came to basically the same conclusion we did, which is a good sign for us. We at Gamepodular are big fans of doing the research and using nuance, which is why we'll never be YouTubers with millions of subscribers, because we take time to think of our takes instead of being outrage farmers who just get mad at everything without knowing what's going on. Such is life in the zone, as I like to say. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point. We should call it. We finished Portal 2. Our next stream is on next Saturday. Saturday the 18th?
Yes.
Saturday the 18th. Same bat time, same bat channel, just not same day. We'll be starting Hollow Knight. I say starting, we might not continue it after the stream, but at least we'll be doing a second chance for Hollow Knight. So tune in for that. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you're not watching on YouTube and you're watching on Twitch right now, also make sure to subscribe to the channel so you'll know when we go live, and go to our Discord, go to our Blue Sky to get updates, and go to the website to listen to all the podcasts. And if you want to send us money, you can go to patreon.com/Gamepodular. Or Ko-fi.com/Gamepodular, probably. There's a chat command. Haha. Yes, Ko-fi.com/Gamepodular. You don't have to do the @ref Twitch thing. Don't bother with that. But yeah, if you want to send us money, you can go there. And you don't have to, of course, but we'd really appreciate it if you did, because it helps us pay for hosting and buy equipment and buy games to cover on stream and on the podcast. Have a good one, y'all. We'll talk to you on the podcast feed, and if not, on the next stream. I have been Hilka. Joining me, as always, has been our co-host, Scott.
Thank you for having me.
It was great to have you, and we'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.